Teays Valley Tuesdays.
Hi everybody, I'm Kathy Ellswick, President of Tasty Blend Foods. Welcome back once again to my kitchen. You know, this time of year you frequently have guests, both expected and unexpected, and it's always best to keep something on hand. And what I like to do is keep our Tavern bread on hand. The only thing you need to make this is some water and whatever dish you're going to cook it in. I remember being a kid and we had those parties, aunts and uncles and all the family gathered around with that nice hot bread. This is what you've got right here, and I'm going to show you how to get it done in a matter of minutes. All right, I want to show you guys my two favorite ways to make this Tavern bread. The first one is going to be just a simple loaf, and the other one is going to be a really quick mini muffin pan. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 375, and then you want to go ahead and get your mix in the bowl, and you need 1.5 cups of water, and that is literally it. So we'll just put the mix in here. We'll add our water. And we'll stir it until it comes together. It's going to form a nice little kind of dough ball, just like you would get if you were making biscuits or anything else like that. Once it comes together, again, don't over stir it. You want to treat this kind of like your biscuits. You don't want them tough. But once it comes together, you're going to go ahead and spray your loaf pan. And then we'll get our mix down in here. Once we get this in and smoothed out, I'm just going to go ahead and I've melted 1/2 stick of butter. We're just going to pour that right on top. Then we'll put this in the oven. We'll see how it looks when it comes out. While our loaf is in the oven, let me show you guys how to do my favorite, which are these mini muffins. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to spray our mini muffin pan. And we've already put some mix together just like we did before. And I'm just going to go ahead and take our scoop. If you watched our previous shows, you'll recognize this scoop from the chicken and dumpling show. And I'm just going to scoop these even off the side of the bowl. And I'm just going to drop them right in the mini muffin pan. Now what I love about these mini muffins is they're easier to kind of travel with, and if you have guests coming in and out, they can take some with them or they can just grab one while they're waiting. So we're going to get these in the oven. They're only going to take about 10 to 15 minutes, which is another reason why I love them. Once we get the pan filled up, just before we put these in the oven, I want to hit them with a little bit of melted butter like I did our loaf. But let me show you guys a cool little trick that I do at home. I put my melted butter in a little solo cup. And I just go ahead and break one side of it, and it just allows me a nice little way to quickly pour a little bit of butter over all of these little muffins. Once you get them all coated, we'll get them in the oven. All right, we're out of the oven, and these have my entire house smelling fantastic. Let me show you guys how I like to serve them. First of all, grab and go, easiest way. Once these are cooled down, I'm just going to throw them in this little basket here, and I'm going to let my guests just kind of walk through and grab them. I've also got the loaf over here, which we've sliced up for you. And the thing that I'm really excited to share with you guys is these are perfectly good on their own, but they're even more delicious with these dips, which you can find on the back of our box. One of these is a bacon and cheddar, and one of these is a more classical dill. They really set off the flavors of this Tavern bread. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the recipes that I've showed you today. You can always check our recipes that we've shown you and many more on our website, tastyblend.com. And more importantly, remember, nobody has to know that it came from a mix.
Hurry out and get 'em, it's so tasty.